Yo, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Nemo, coming at you with another Counter-Strike Top 5. And in today's topic, I went to Twitter and I asked you guys to tweet me your picks for the top 5 best maps in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of Counter-Strike on this channel. So if you guys are hyped, don't forget to slap a like on this video. And if you're not subscribed to myself or Chaos, the links are in the description, or you could click the annotation on the screen right here. So without any further delay, let's get into the top 5 best maps in Counter-Strike. Coming at you with number 5, we have Liam Kearns, and he says it has to be Cobblestone. It's a great map, especially after the latest update. Now, I personally don't play Cobblestone very often. I mean, I've played it a couple times, but I don't try hard on it. I don't put it in my queue at all. Maybe whenever, I'm going for missions, that's about the only time that I do. But I do really watch the pros play it, and whenever they play it, it's just like, how I want to learn these strats. Please teach me, senpai. Cobblestone was actually reintroduced in the December 2013 update, in which Valve did a major graphic and strategy overhaul. It used to be a crate-filled castle to a prop-filled historical museum. Now, Cobble favors medium to long-range combat, so if you're an American opper, you'll love Cobblestone. Thank you for that submission, Liam. You're the freaking man. So at the number 4 spot, Mayoteo says the map Inferno. Now, I personally have a love-hate relationship with this map, just because it's like completely CT-sided. If you do bad on CT side, you could pretty much count it as loss. So Inferno's been around the block a few times, to say the least. It still has its main features that we know and love, like the haystacks and the fish pond, but it also added some nuclear containment barrels to spice some things up. Moving down the list at number 3, Toxic AJ suggests the map Mirage. This map is so good and fun to play, he says. Now, Mirage is a custom map that has been in Counter-Strike for so many years and was added in CSGO in June of 2013. Valve updated its visuals and tweaked its gameplay for competitive play and put it in the game. And we all know how much Valve likes its competitive. So thank you for that suggestion, Toxic. I really appreciate it, buddy. So a quick side note, if you guys want to be featured in my next video, be sure to tweet at me. The link is in the description below, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. Now at number 2, this has to be my favorite map in all of Counter-Strike, because the amount of times I've dropped complete bombs on this map is crazy. I actually ranked up to my Master Guardian 1 in this map, so it definitely gives me the feels every time I play it, and I'm so glad it's at the number 2 spot. So ladies and gentlemen, at your number 2 spot, Fern on Twitter says Cash. It's a map with so many angles to cover and places to flank, while still keeping a solid 3-lane map. Cash is another custom map that was featured on Counter-Strike Source, but with the introduction of Operation Breakout, Cash became an official map in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Before we get to the best map in CSGO, we have actually 2 honorable mentions to cover. So the first being from the dude named Asylum on Twitter, and he suggested the map Overpass. This was actually released in the Winter Offensive update. Now, me personally, this is a fun map to play, but it's really hard to learn strats on. So I was kind of expecting it not to get many tweets, so I had to put it in the honorable mentions, just because I did get a couple. The last honorable mention is from a dude named Toflef on Twitter, and he suggested the map Nuke. Now, we all know Nuke as the redheaded stepchild of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, just because it's such a heavily CT-sided map. Nobody likes maps that are so heavily one-sided. It's just not fun to play, and that's why I was taken out of the competitive rotation. Now, at the number 1 spot, I received so many tweets about this map, I couldn't even count them all. A map that needs no introduction, and that is the Souvenirs Collector's Edition Factory New Stat Track Dust 2. Just kidding, guys. All trolls aside, the best map in Counter-Strike Global Offensive picked by you guys on Twitter is none other than Dust 2, aka Every Noob's Playground. So guys, I wanted to thank you all for your submissions, and if you guys could do me a favor and slap a like on this video whenever you're done with it, and if you haven't subscribed to myself or Chaos Plays On, the links are in the annotation on the screen and the video description. So until next time, guys, been your boy Nemo, and I'm out. Peace.